So this idea for this Facebook Live came from you or from one of the Facebook fans. Okay, let's get into the Facebook Live. So this one, muscle cramps and spasms, 5 stretches for leg cramps. So this is a super common question that comes in, and it usually in the summertime or when the weather starts getting warmer, this comes up more and more often. Now, what is a muscle cramp? So a muscle cramp is a tightening up of the muscle, and that tightening up of the muscle can be painful. It can affect your movement. It can kind of catch you off guard, very much like a Charlie horse. Now, the causes of a Charlie horse or muscle cramp, a lot of times it's hydration. So looking at what your hydration level, and I know when the seasons go from winter and quickly go into hot spring, I know with myself, I need to increase my hydration a lot. And usually I don't drink as much water in the winter time, and it takes me a while to kind of catch up and get used to the groove of drinking more water in the summer. So that's one of the things. Now, not just water, but including some sort of electrolytes as well helps. So the hydration helps the muscle work better, and also the electrolytes help the muscle to function properly. So definitely look at those 2 things. Now, we'll get into the stretches, and I'll kind of intertwine some other things to remember when it comes to muscle cramps. Okay, I'm going to bring Jen up, and she's going to go through the exercises. Nice shoes.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so starting off with the first one, walking around or moving the muscle. So just moving around will help. So if you have like a Charlie horse in the calf or a hamstring, walking around and moving, and what you're doing there is you're dynamically stretching. So you're lightly stretching the muscle with movement, and that will help the muscle ease up. Now, how long should you walk? I mean, you can walk for a couple minutes. That's good enough. Now, moving on to the second one, calf stretch on wall. So Jenna's going to demonstrate. Okay. And then maybe I'll get you to face this way like you're not doing it on the wall so people can see. Okay, so you're standing nice and upright. You take like half a step or a good sized step back. Toes are pointing forward. This knee is bent. Body's in good alignment, head, shoulders, hips, legs in a straight line. This heel is down. That's a really important thing. And you're looking for a stretch in that calf muscle. Now looking at the sets, reps, time, and intensity for this one, sets would be 1, repetitions would be 2, time would be 20 seconds, and the intensity is light. So we're looking for a light stretch. We're not trying to rip apart the muscle, looking for a light stretch. Now, as I go through this Facebook Live, if you have any questions, you can leave them down below. At the end, Jenna will let me know if any questions came up, and I'll answer them on the Facebook Live. So, and then also looking at the battle of country to state, let me know where you're watching this from. What country you're watching it from, what city or state, also let me know down below. And then at the end, we'll see if Texas is able to topple England, or if England will be number 1. Okay, moving on to the next one. So we got number 3, quad stretch. Okay, Jenna has good balance. So, I mean, a lot of people will move to the wall or something stable that they can put their hand on, eliminate balance so they can focus on getting the most out of the stretch. So Jenna's standing nice and upright, great alignment when it comes to head, shoulders, hips, legs are in a straight line. She's bringing the heel towards the seat, using the hand to grab the forefoot, and then bring the heel towards the seat a little bit more. And then she can bring that knee back a little bit to intensify the stretch in the quad and in the hip flexor. So with this one, looking at the sets, reps, time, and intensity for this one, sets would be 1, repetitions would be 2, time would be 20 seconds, and the intensity is light, and you're going to alternate back and forth with the quad stretch. Okay, so what other things would I like you to do? We talked about, let me know what city country, state you're from. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Any other topic ideas, leave them down below. And if you're getting benefit from this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Okay, moving on to the next one, golfer stretch. So number 4, golfer stretch. Okay, good. So Jen's nice and upright. Gonna bring one foot out front, kind of like dig that heel in, like you're kind of digging into the golf course. And then good alignment with the hip, shoulder, and head in good alignment. Foot's flat, knees bent, and then maybe I'll get you to switch sides so people can see, yeah. And this leg is straight and hinging in that hip and looking for a stretch in that hamstring glute area. Looking at the sets, reps, time, and intensity for this one, sets would be 1, repetitions would be 2, time would be 20 seconds, intensity is light, and you're alternating back and forth. Okay, going to the last one, hamstring stretch against the wall. And remember, if you know of anyone that could benefit from this Facebook Live, definitely share it with them. Just share it. Okay, so with this one, moving down the ground, and I don't know if you're going to see me, but that's fine. You can see Jenna. You're moving down the ground. You bring the legs up on the wall. The closer you have your seat towards the wall, the more intense the stretch is. And what you're looking at is just being at that position and getting a light stretch. Holding that for 20 seconds, doing 2 repetitions, 1 set, light stretch, and that covers it all. Thank you very much, Jenna. Okay, so there you go. That is kind of the exercises to do. So if you get a Charlie horse that attacks you, a horse named Charlie that attacks you, then make sure to look at your hydration, look at your electrolytes, and then go through these 5 exercises